They say you shouldn't stare too long at things you don't understand, but when you spend your summers dusting relics in your grandma's antique shop, curiosity becomes a habit. There was this mirror, huge, heavy, gilded so intricately it almost looked alive. I always thought it was just another showpiece until last night, when something happened that made me question everything I ever believed about reflections, and about myself. I'd stayed late, helping Grandma inventory some new arrivals. The shop was silent except for the distant rumble of thunder and the clock ticking behind the counter. When I passed the mirror, I glanced at my reflection out of habit, but this time, it felt different, like the air had thickened. My reflection looked back, but there was a hesitation, a delay, as if it was considering how to act. I laughed it off and turned to leave, but my reflection didn't move. It stood there, staring at me, eyes dark and unblinking. Panic prickled at my skin. I waved, jumped, even stuck out my tongue, but the figure in the mirror just watched me, lips curling into a slow, predatory grin. I backed away, desperate to look anywhere but the glass, but my body felt heavy, like I was being pulled toward my own image. That's when I noticed small cracks forming at the edges of the mirror, spider-webbing toward my reflection's hands, which pressed harder and harder against the glass. I realized then that I wasn't just looking at myself, I was looking at something trapped, something that had worn my face for years, waiting for a moment of weakness. As the cracks widened and my reflection's hand slid through the surface, icy cold wrapped around my wrist. I tried to scream, but my voice echoed only inside my skull. The last thing I saw before darkness swallowed me was my own face, smiling back from inside the glass, finally free, while I became the one staring out, begging for someone to notice the difference.